Hello, I'm Noah Fanning and this is my 7.1 speech. Today I'm going to be showing you how to write the alphabet in cursive. So we're going to start off with A. A looks, you'll come around. I'm doing it big so you guys can see. A is like this. Then you have B. B is basically the same thing, just with a little hook at the end, like this. And then move on to C. C is actually about the same. It's pretty much basically the same. Then D. D is also about the same. Looks like B, just with a little hook at the end. Then we'll move on to E. Q will, it's like a little loop, D-loop, I guess you could say. F. F is a little more complicated. I like to come up, come down. And it's like a B but much longer and has a loop at the top. G, about the same. You're gonna want to make a G but a little fancier. We'll move on to H. H looks about the same as regular, just with a little loop right here. Then move on to I. I is basically the same, but it's like making a little mountain and then putting a dot at the top. Then J. It's kind of like F, but a little squigglier with more squiggly lines. Then K. K is weird for me. I don't really know. It looks like an R to me. It looks like this. An R but with this little thing at the top. A little loop-de-loop. Then we'll move on to L. L is like a bigger version of E. Big loop-de-loop. Then we'll move on to M, which starts like this and then has three little humps. 1, 2. The third one is just for cursive. Then N looks about the same as M, just without one hump. Then O is actually almost exactly the same, but with a little hook at the end. And then P, we'll move down one. P looks about the same, just with this little thing, more like this, but that's fine. Q is going to look like this, the hook. Then R is a little strange. You'll come up here, go like that, and come back down. That is what an R looks like. Then we move on to S. S is kind of weird. It looks like an upside down drop, almost, if you look right here. Then we're gonna move on to T. T is kind of like the I, but taller, and then you put a cross to the middle. Next up is U. U is gonna be like this, come down, and then come back down. It's almost exactly like V. I'll show you here in a second, but V is, there are a little bit detailed. So for V, I'll show you in a second. You're gonna come here, go around, and then it's at the top. See, as in U right here, you're gonna go like that, but in the V, you start at the top and go down like that. Next up is W. W kind of starts like V, but obviously has the W marks right here. Then X. X is basically pretty normal. Just looks like this. Just little hooks at the end. Then you have Y. Y is pretty normal. It's like G and it's like G basically. Then last but not least, You have Z. Z is by far the most complicated for me. It's like this. It comes like here, does a loop, right here does a loop, and then you're finished. And just to show you guys, I'm gonna do my name in cursive. So usually you're able to do it pretty fast. That's why I like using cursive for sure. You're able to write your name much smoother and quicker. It says Nowie Fanning. Maybe a little hard for you guys to read. Thank you for watching. I'm Nowie Fanning.